basic. There are many times what happens. As you have achieved your reading speed. What is your reading speed? If I'm not wrong, it is 1300 something or so.
1200 words per minute.
1200 words per minute. How that is being achieved means how means because what happens many times that reading is slow, and that's the reason the interest is not getting generated, or there is no interest. That's the reason the reading is slow. What is the
Right.
correlation exactly?
Yeah, you are right. Yeah, unfortunately, we are taught since childhood that slower we read, better the comprehension. पर ऐसा कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. Speed का comprehension से कुछ लेना देना नहीं है. In fact, faster you read, the more alert your brain becomes. You see, speed is a friend of concentration. I can prove this. So, if you're driving at a speed of 40 kilometers per hour, you know, we get easily distracted. Yeah. क्या FM चैनल को बार बार चेंज करो, वो गाड़ी में कौन बैठी है, वो कौन है, yeah. But if I'm driving at a speed of 120,
पेन घेतला बुक देतो.
Rahul, could you mute yourself, please? A little bit of disturbance from you. Thank you. Yeah, I can understand. We are kids at home. I can fully understand. So if I'm driving at a speed of 120, I don't dare to look at here and bang on. Stakes are high. I sometimes also switch off the music. That proves that speed is a friend of concentration, friend of focus. And so what happens when we deliberately try to read slowly, our brain feels insulted because obviously brain functions faster than our eyes. And then he stops cooperating, and we start wandering, daydreaming, or we doze off. That's the main reason. So always read the book with a sense of urgency to finish it. Finish it, even at the cost of comprehension, even at the cost of retention. Now you might ask me, even at the cost of comprehension, मतलब कुछ समझ में नहीं आ रहा है फिर भी पढ़ने का, ऐसा कैसा भाई? Yes, don't underestimate our human brains. They are the biggest in the animal kingdom. We are not donkeys. We are human beings. Okay, if the fact that you don't remember something from the book, that means it was not the most exciting part of the book. Because जो exciting part रहता है वो अपने आप याद रहता है, and you're not expected to remember everything. Now, whatever ideas I shared with you during my story, suppose unposted letter का मैंने एक idea तुमको share किया. Do you really think I remember each and every word from that book? But I have done justice to the book by learning and implementing one idea from that book. That's all. If you don't even have to try to remember everything, we'll go mad. Right? So that was the most exciting part of the book. That's why I remembered. And I shared it with you. The best way to remember what you read is to read and discuss. Because it was most exciting. It's like कॉलेज में सबसे सुंदर लड़की का नाम याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है, वो अपने आप याद रह जाते हैं, राइट? क्योंकि वो सुंदर है. वो आई मीन बॉयज कैन इजीली रिलेट. Yeah, see, somebody said, yeah. Okay, coming to your question, how to increase the reading speed. So I've also mentioned in depth in my book as well. Tony Buzan is the father of speed reading and mind maps. You can find out his couple of videos on internet. So I can tell you the science behind speed reading, if not the technique. Technique to सिखाना इतने कम समय possible नहीं है. So what was the first word we learned in English language when we were a child? Apple, perhaps? Apple. So how did we read it when we were a child? APPLE. Apple. ऐसा बोला था हमने बचपन में. अभी हम ऐसा पढ़ते हैं क्या? नहीं. We straight away say the word apple. Now, unfortunately, our education stopped there. We were not taught that if you can read the entire word apple without reading the individual letters, APPLE, then you can also read group of words without reading individual words. Now, this is the main basis of speed reading. You don't have to read one word at a time. You have the capacity, our eyes have the capacity to read more than one word at a time. 4, 5, 6, 8, 10 B. So we read this way, na? Left to right. Unless you are reading Urdu, it's left to right. Tony Buzan reads this way. ऊपर से नीचे, one line at a time. I can read 5 words at a time now. I'm practicing. So आपको क्या करना है? Group of words को एक साथ उठाना है without reading the individual words. I know it is very tough, all the more frustrating to learn the same skill which you have already learned in the childhood. So relearning it and unlearning the old habit of reading one word at a time is very difficult. So I took almost 8 months to learn this, and gradually the speed started increasing. Okay, so yeah, that's a science. You do have to look at the group of words, because group of words have sense. Now, if I now the sentence, I am talking to Rahul. Now, I am talking to Rahul में से एक word निकालो सिर्फ. Does it has any meaning in isolation? If I only take out the word Rahul, it has no meaning to the context. I am talking to Rahul as a group of words has a meaning, has a sense, and that's the message to be conveyed from that sentence, right? So all the more reason that you don't have to read one word at a time. Yeah.
This name you said right now, Tony Kuzar,
Tony Buzan, huh?
is it from Barbados? Is it a person from Barbados?
No idea. Tony Buzan,
No idea.
he has written many books. One of his books is the study skill set. The study skill set, in which he has explained about speed reading, memory techniques, and mind mapping. He's also the father of mind maps. He's no more, but no, his disciples are running the institution. It's worldwide, so you'll easily get him on internet.